一つアイリーさんからプレイしてた時に、とりあえず相手は薬杯を簡単に投げないようにちょっと絞ってた感じなんですけど、自分の速そうな時だけは落としたから、それをちょっと聞きたかったって、薬杯と効率、効率を優先するか薬杯を絞るかって、
メリットとデメリットがあるのを理解する必要があって、薬杯を絞るということはリーチを受ける可能性が上がるんですよね。まずそこを理解しているかどうかで。
Okay, so we're addressing Airi's question from the chat. She's talking about holding on to honor tiles or yakuhai longer than, and maybe even prioritizing it over efficiency unless your hand is really fast. And so the important thing to think about is the benefits and the disadvantages of doing that. If you hold on to them longer, then there's a higher chance that other players are going to reach against you. So make sure that you understand that and keep that in mind.
例えばですけど、今アイリさん初を持っています。
Like for example, Airi, here you have the green dragon.
たまたま誰の手にも初がないから何も影響しなかったが、仮に初がすごい欲しい人が一人いましたと。で初をなければ結構上がれそうだという人がいたら、その初を持ってる人に対して絞ることは確かに有効になるんだけど、じゃあそれ絞ってる間他の2人は有利になるんですよね。初を持ってない2人、その分他の2人からリーチを受ける可能性が高くなる。
Here you are holding on to the green dragon, and in this point no one else had the green dragon, or they didn't have two, so it didn't end up affecting the game very much. But for example, if the player across from you had two green dragons and if they pull, then they'd probably win the hand, or they feel like they would probably win the hand, then of course it's effective against that player. But while you're holding on to that and you're decreasing your efficiency, the other two players are moving along in their hands, so there's a higher chance that those two players will reach against you.
他のプレイヤーからリーチを受ける可能性が高いというデメリット。例えばだけど、初を泣きたい人がすごく安い手の時は逆にその人に上がってもらった方が結果助かるっていうこともありますよね。高い人がいるかもしれないから。
For example, the player across from you wants the green dragon. If their hand is really cheap, then it's actually beneficial to let them win the cheap hand instead of letting the other players get their more expensive hands.
なのでそういうメリットデメリットを総合的に考えれば、あまり絞るということは特殊な状況下でない限り無理してやるものではないと僕は考えています。
As long as you understand the benefits and the disadvantages and you're thinking about them while you're playing, then you can play how you want, but unless something's really strange on the board, it's not really that effective to hold back the tiles to keep other people from pulling them.